Hey, we're back. I'm your host, BKP. Good morning from the office, North Georgia's only live online morning show. And before I introduce my guest, Mr. Larry Robertson, am I correct?
That's correct.
All right. We know in North Georgia, we can hear it here in the room, and we know it's really coming down out there. So be careful wherever you're at, because we have some internet issues, power outages being reported. So just be careful. We know it's coming down. And Mr. Robertson, thank you for driving up here from Atlanta today. We're talking about the Blue Ridge Community Theater, which we always love to support, but we're talking about Back in the Saddle. Tell me what we're talking about.
Back in the Saddle is a Western music band. I'm their manager, but they do Western music, which means Western swing, classic cowboy songs, originals that they write in the style, TV and movie Western themes. It's just all music Western.
So if you grew up as a kid and you love the old Westerns, this is for you.
Totally.
Totally for you. Now, you were telling me during the break, Born to be Branded, this is the CD here. This is, Sam has some pictures that we have up in the background. How many are in the band?
It varies. This Saturday it's going to be a quintet. It'll be two vocalists, two female vocalists, and they all have nicknames. The leader of the band is Brene Frenchie Polikoff, and then the other female lead singer is Gallopin' Gwen Hughes, and the upright bass player, who's also a vocalist, his nickname is L.A. Dern Tootin'. And then on guitar, it'll be Maverick Micah Cadwell. And then we have a really special guest for this show, Montana Marley Feeney. And she's just an amazing fiddle player.
Now this show is this Saturday at 7:30. Folks, you know what we call North Georgia. That's the flyer there, and we'll have it on our Facebook page, and we'll also have it out there on FetcherNews.com. But you know what we call North Georgia, the great outdoor playground. And Saturday we have so many outdoor events up here in North Georgia. Many of you are going to be coming up to some of the festivals, daytime festivals. But this starts at 7:30, so this is a perfect way to end the day. 7:30 at the Blue Ridge Community Theater. Now, how often have they been up to the community theater? How often do they play up here?
This is the first appearance as Back in the Saddle.
As Back in the Saddle?
Yeah, two of the members in the band were in another band called Cowboy Envy, and they played at the community theater twice previously.
So they've been to the community theater at Cowboy Envy. What is this CD here, Back in the Saddle, live at Red Clay Music Foundry? What is this CD here? This is a live.
It's a live CD that was recorded about a year ago. They did a show at the Red Clay Music Foundry, which is in Duluth. And the recording of that concert was so good that we decided that we had to release it as a live CD.
Well, let me ask you a question now. Not to put you on the spot, but that's what I do. So we're going to put you on the spot a little bit. Do you know any particular Western movies out there that some of these songs are going to be coming from?
Well, one of the songs they do is actually from a TV Western, which is Rawhide. And Rawhide is a lot of fun because Brene and Gwen use whips on stage. So it gets pretty funny and pretty exciting. Their shows are just really entertaining, and they're great for all ages. You know, kids, preschool kids love them. Centenarians love them.
So do they have? So this is something the whole family can attend.
It is very much geared towards the family, and everyone in the family will enjoy it.
So everyone in the family will enjoy this. You may be surprised. Your kids you may think, well, they might not like old Western cowboy songs and the old Western movie songs, but you'd be shocked. You take them to something like this, how much they enjoy this kind of stuff.
Yeah, one of the things we really love is that a lot of kids will come and dressed up. They'll have their cowboy boots and their cowboy hats, and they just have a great time.
a lot of fun for the family. I want to ask you a question. If they, do you have a website?
The band website is down on the bottom. It's backinthesaddleband.com.
Backinthesaddleband.com. Is there some clips on there that people could listen to? So if you want to find out what they sound like back in the saddle, you can go to backinthesaddleband.com. You can check them out and listen to a little bit of their music. This is Saturday, May 6th, this Saturday night at 7:30 at the Blue Ridge Community Theater. And tickets are still available?
Tickets are still available, and you can buy them. I know that a lot of people in Blue Ridge just go to the theater and buy them at the ticket office, but you can buy them online. And you just need to go to Blue Ridge Community Theater. Live music is better.
So that's Saturday night. How long have you been managing the band?
I started managing them about 6 months ago. I've known them for a good long time, and I just decided to help them out.
And have you always enjoyed Western kind of music?
I've always enjoyed this music.
So
I was a huge, I sat in front of the TV and watched all the Westerns.
All the Westerns?
Every single one, and the cowboy movies that they used to show too. And so some of the songs that they do are, Gene Autry and Roy Rogers and Tex Ritter, and a lot of what they do is the classic songs by Sons of the Pioneers, which was the preeminent Western vocal group. And they do Tumblin' Tumbleweeds, Cool Water.
Oh, I like that.
So,
well, when you say Tex Ritter, a lot of people don't know that's John Ritter's dad.
mm-hmm.
And when you say Tex Ritter, I have to go back to when I was growing up. My mom had to play Tex Ritter, so oh gosh, I know that all too well. So this is something the whole family can enjoy. It's a family show. Bring everybody. Anything today that, coming up here today, you wanted to make sure that our audience knew about the band or other things that were going on with them?
Well, actually the band has recently been nominated for Best Western Music Album by the National Traditional Country Music Association. And we'll be going out to Nebraska, Fremont, Nebraska in October to receive that award. And we're also playing at some festivals this summer. Hopefully, the big one that we're really counting on is the Philadelphia Folk Festival, which is a huge, huge event.
Philadelphia Folk Festival. So they travel nationwide?
Mostly regionally, but also we do venture out of the Southeast too.
You do venture out of the Southeast. Yeah. Well, one more time, tell us who's in the band and about our special guest before we leave here again.
Okay, playing this Saturday will be Brene Frenchie Polikoff on vocals and ukulele, and Gallopin' Gwen Hughes on vocals, L.A. Dern Tootin on upright bass and vocals, Mustang Micah Cadwell will be on the hollow body electric guitar. He's an amazing player. He does a lot of rockabilly stuff too.
Oh, that's interesting.
And everyone in the band does all sorts of different styles of music, including jazz and folk. And our special guest is Montana Marla Feeney, and she will be on fiddle, and she's also going to do a vocal of her own, Tennessee Waltz.
Tennessee Waltz. You don't want to miss that, folks. We will have every bit of this on our website, FetcherNews.com. We will have this on our YouTube, our interview this morning on our YouTube channel. That's FYN TV, Fetcher News. And we'll have this in our community section, so we'll promote this all week long. It is a family event. Bring the whole entire family. Everyone will enjoy it. But if you're up here for the weekend, visiting from Atlanta or wherever, and you have a whole day of events planned, this is a great way to end the day at the Blue Ridge Community Theater. Larry, I appreciate you very much. Thank you for stopping by this morning. I appreciate you for driving up in this North Georgia weather.
It was challenging.
Huh?
It was challenging.
Well, we appreciate that. We're going to take a brief break, and we'll be back right on the other side of this message.